The next generation of GNSS receivers are here, and this one changes how surveyors work in the field. The new RS4 and RS4 Pro don't just improve accuracy, they change the way we capture, stake out, and look at our data on site. And when you buy our complete ready-to-work kit, you'll have the most advanced setup available today. In this video, I'll show you how to set up your RS4 and RS4 Pro complete kit for your next surveying project. If you like what we do on this channel, make sure to give us a like, subscribe, and turn on all your bell notifications. So let's jump into Emlid Flow and get started. So once we're in Emlid Flow, we can see all the receivers that are actually available. The first thing we want to do is go over to our base. And then we would like to go to our base output. For this specific video, we are not going to use a local N-chip or any N-chip setups, but rather a LoRa setup. So we'll click on the pencil. We'll make sure that our frequency is the same for the base and the rover, and as we can see here, it's 863.1 megahertz. We'll go to the output power, and because we really want to test the strength of the internal radio, we're going to put it on 1000 milliwatt. Our air data rate, will keep that to 9.11 kilobytes per second, and then just click on save. As you can see, the LoRa radio has been selected. For the actual base settings, we can see that we used an average time of 2 minutes, which means it's actually set up on a local site or a local setup for a local survey, which is fine. Then the next thing we'll do is go over to our rover. So we'll click on the RS4 Pro. We'll go to the correction input. Before we go in there, always make sure that your base output is off if this receiver will be a rover. Turn on your LoRa radio, and just also make sure that we are on the same frequency, which is 863.1, and that the air data rate is also the same. And as you can hear, we already have a fix, which means we can now go into survey and start our project. Great, so we have a fix. Let's move the rover around to initialize the IMU. Great, as you can see, the IMU is initialized. We're now ready to do some work. I hope you enjoyed seeing us set up the RS4 Pro for the first time. If you want to see how this can improve your workflow, leave a comment or reach out and we'll be happy to help.